Hey, good morning. It's Andrea Gribble joining you on this very chilly December morning. I wanted to jump on today to talk about goals for 2020. The end of the decade is just around the corner. 21 days from now, it's actually the end of this decade, which is crazy. And as you jump on, hey Tammy, we're gonna look ahead to 2020, but before we do that, I really want to look back and think of some of the accomplishments that we've had. So whether you're joining us live or whether you're watching the recording, we're going to talk about social media, right? So in the last decade, which probably you started social media to begin with, what has been your biggest accomplishment for social media for your school? I would love to see your comments. So jump in and think about it. Like maybe it was, hey, I actually convinced my school to start a Facebook page. That might be, your biggest accomplishment. It might be the fact that now in your little district, you have 1,700 followers and you only have 500 people in your whole town, okay? So comment below and I'm gonna try to watch on the screen. I've also got some dual screens going on in my little home office here. And so I wanna see what you guys are writing about. And so comment below, let me know. And then we're going to jump ahead and I am going to share 6 goals that you may pick from. I don't want you to set all 6 of these goals for 2020, but 6 possibilities that you could pick up for 2020 to focus on to help grow your social media channels, because we're all about celebrating your school with more. So as you guys are typing in some of your biggest accomplishments, because we're really hard on ourselves, and so it's really important to think, oh my gosh, we do a lot. For instance, back in 2010, I didn't even know that school PR was a thing. I didn't know that there was school communications people. And now Social School for EDU actually helps celebrate over 130,000 students every day, because we partner with more than 80 schools. I think that's pretty cool because I love getting to see the great things that are happening in our school. So that's, one of my biggest accomplishments is just the fact that we get to partner with so many great schools. But what was yours? Now, as we look ahead, sometimes it can get overwhelming and you're thinking, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. That can be a big thing. I just want to chime in here. Chelmsford Schools, or maybe it's Chelmsford Schools, taking my love of social media marketing and education and starting a career in it. I love it. Yeah, sometimes I tell kids hey, guess what? If you love social media, it's a job. You can do it. And I get to do it every day and I feel very, very blessed. So I love that fact too. So as we look forward to 2020, 6 goals that you could pick from. Setting too many goals, I think, sets yourself up for failure. And we're all about baby steps. If you look back, you've made baby step after baby step that have gotten you to where you are today. Number one thing that you could look at as a possible goal is how many times are you posting per day? Just look at your Facebook channel. I still talk to schools all the time that they're posting twice a week, and then you're not going to be reaching anybody, right? You need to have consistency. Consistency is key. This is a simple, but what's simple isn't always easy, right? It's simple to do, but you got to build a system. When we talk about posting, we're talking about posting at least twice a day on school days. We like to pick 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. and really schedule those posts out, because then guess what? When I go home or I shut my computer off at the end of the day and I have my 6 a.m. post scheduled for the next day, and I might already even have my 7 p.m. scheduled for the next day, or at least that day, I can feel good about myself. It gives you structure and it gives you just a process to follow. It gives your followers something to expect. So look at how often you're posting. And if you're not posting twice a day, that is what I would pick for you to be your goal. And by the way, at the end, I'd like you to commit to what is going to be your goal for 2020 for social media. So number 1, number of posts a day. Goal number 2, possibility, could be increasing your reach, which basically has to do with increasing your engagement. Now, I'm specifically talking about Facebook on this one, and actually I guess the last one too, the number of posts per day, although that could apply to Twitter, could apply to Instagram. We don't post quite that often on Instagram. Facebook's the number one channel for every single school district we serve. Every single one, all 85. We coach 40 schools. We have a membership program with over 100 schools in it. All of our schools, number one is Facebook. And when you talk about Facebook, there's a lot of metrics you can look at, but reach is the important one. Followers, yes, you want a lot of followers, but really it's all about reach. And I want to share a story about, just a quick one about Edgar. Edgar is a school district of about 600 students in Wisconsin. They really up their consistency and the way they engage their audience with the way they're posting. And guess what? Their reach went from 3,600 last year to over 8,100 people every single week that they're reaching on Facebook. That's a big deal. Yes, their followers have climbed, but their reach has, more than doubled. And believe me, with the Facebook algorithm, that is not an easy thing to do. So if you want to look at your reach, you can go inside of Facebook, go on Insights. There's going to be a weekly reach, or you can watch reach by month. The important thing is start writing that down on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis so you can see if you've grown. We have an awesome coaching program where we actually do that for you, so you don't have to. But we're tracking that reach, and that's a really important metric. Way more important than your likes, okay? So number one goal could be just your number of posts a day. Number two could be increasing your reach. Doubling your reach would be really aggressive, especially with the changing algorithm, but just watching that and then trying to increase it. Maybe it's increasing it by 10% or 20%. And again, the way you increase reach is consistency and engaging posts. I still see pages all the time that all they're doing is posting announcements. It looks like a bulletin board. They, over the last month, maybe posted 2 pictures of students in their school. That is a mistake. You have to be celebrating what's going on in your classrooms, and that's the way that you're going to increase that reach dramatically, because people want to see faces. They want to see what's going on. They don't want to see that, hey, we got a financial aid night coming up. Don't forget our fundraiser for this starts on this day. Hey, here's just a link to our newsletter. We want to see pictures, okay? So, number one goal was number of posts per day. Number 2 is reach. Number 3, are you on Instagram yet? Instagram is easily our second favorite channel for the school districts we serve. Now, we serve a ton of schools in Wisconsin and Minnesota, but we also serve schools in Illinois and Nebraska and Oklahoma, right? So, Instagram is a great place to connect with your students. You may be thinking Snapchat. You may be thinking TikTok. Let's just think basics. People are on Instagram. Students, young parents, and more are on Instagram. So have you started an Instagram page, and have you gained some consistency in posting pictures of students on your Instagram? There's Instagram stories. So maybe one of your goals, if you're not on Instagram yet for 2020, let's start an Instagram page. Social School for EDU, we have several free articles out on our blog. So you can just Google Instagram or put that in the search bar on my website. And then you're going to find some Instagram articles that are going to be helpful for you, okay? Strategies that are working really well, ideas from other schools to follow, all of that. So it might just be that you want to start an Instagram page. Piqua City Schools is a district we serve in Ohio. They have over 3,000 students, K through 12. When we started with them about 2 years ago, they had about 250 fans. Over the last 2 years, we've grown that by 526%. We're like up over 1,700 fans or something, maybe even higher now. So Instagram is a great place to grow. If you haven't started or you haven't really committed to putting consistent content out there on Instagram, that would be a great goal. Again, don't pick all 3 of these, and I'm going to share 6. Don't pick everyone, but if Instagram is where you need to go, set up that goal and then let us help you. If you need more help, we've got awesome webinars. Those are available in our membership group, which you are welcome to be part of. You can check that out on our website. Okay, number 4 goal. I gotta look at my scribbly notes. I have really bad penmanship. Video. How often are you giving your community a peek at what's happening inside of your classroom? Yes, you can do it with pictures, but video is so engaging. We coach a school in Minnesota, South St. Paul. I'm going to give a shout out to Susan Brott and Sam Chin. They're killing it. Their last report card, the top posts on for their Facebook over 3 months, every single one of them was video. Some of them were more professionally made, where they partnered with somebody, and some of them were just basic videos that, and when I say basic, Sam does a really good job, but she's taking video snippets from an event like the first day of, I think it was 4K, so they're the cutest kids, and the kids are getting dropped off by their parents and all of that. And she's putting that into a little minute video with a little background music. It's easy to do. There's a lot of free video platforms out there, even just like iMovie, right? But there's a lot out there. Putting more video into your social strategy. What I would like you to do is look at how many videos you've shared specifically in Facebook. So go to your Facebook page, look at the videos tab, and then you're going to see all the videos you've posted over the past 3 or 4 months, right? For 2020, I'd like you to try to double that number, okay? So if you've shared only about 1 video a month, all I'm asking you to do is share 2 videos a month. Ideally, it would be awesome to share at least 1 video a week out natively on Facebook. You can upload them to YouTube. You can put them other places. Know that native video inside of a platform is going to reach more people. Facebook and YouTube, they're owned by Google and Facebook, right? 2 different companies. They don't like to promote each other's stuff. So post your videos natively in Facebook. You're going to get more reach. You're going to get more engagement. I can guarantee it. And you're going to, it's going to reach more people. Facebook is putting up a big focus. They continue on video. Now, this could be a video montage. It could be a little video of somebody, like, for instance, now winter concerts are coming up. Do a video invite to your winter concert with 10 seconds of the kids singing, and then the kids saying, we can't wait for you to join us in, our upcoming concert on Thursday night at 6:30. 7, because the kids might goof up. But it's important to have that engaging stuff. So any of these goals ringing a bell with any of you watching? We had number 1, focusing on number of posts a day. Number 2, reach. Number 3, Instagram. Number 4, video. Comment below if one of these is like, yep, this is what I'm going to focus on for 2020. I'd like to be able to see that, okay? If you have questions, let me know. Number 5, this 5th goal is all about promoting your school hashtag. How are you promoting your school hashtag? You better have a really strong district hashtag. If you don't, check out my latest blog. Well, it was last month. 15 hip hashtags for schools. You can see 15 different ideas. Some of my favorite hashtags from across the country. But you should be promoting that hashtag in any way you can. I really love hashtag our Highline Story from Highline Schools out on the West Coast. They do a great job, and they're really promoting our Highline Story, right? And they use that everywhere. They're using it in tweets. They use it in Facebook posts. They're putting it out there. You could put it on t-shirts, right? You can put it on doors. We have a great way of promoting your hashtag on your door as you go into your school. Put it in your programs. Maybe you even put it on your voicemail, right? And start promoting your hashtag that way. It's on your website. It's on your Facebook cover image. How are you promoting your school hashtag? If people don't know about it, they're not going to use it. Even in your Twitter bio, your Instagram bio, they better have your school hashtag. So are you promoting that? That could be a very simple one, but you guys, promoting your hashtag promotes everyone to be a part of telling your story. And isn't that what you want, right? As the social media storyteller, you want more people involved in telling your story. Promoting your hashtag is a great way to do it. So I'm almost to number 6. Number 6 is focusing on the number of staff that are contributing to social media stories. So that could be maybe they are emailing stuff to you, which is great. That's how we do a lot of our storytelling with the districts we serve, because we're not right inside of their school. We set up an email. We ask everybody, hey, send in 1 or 2 things a month, send them to us, and then we'll post them. Or maybe it's by getting more of your staff on social media, embracing Twitter, maybe setting up an Instagram page, right? Getting more staff involved in telling your story could be a great goal for you. We just did an internal training. We have skills trainings every month, specialized trainings inside of our membership group. And Erica from Community School District 200, I might have said that wrong, in Illinois, she did a great job because she set up a lunch and learn program where she went to all of her 17 schools and had a little lunch and learn about how staff can get involved in social media and telling their story. And she kind of gave three ways, which is, contribute, comment, and just like our stuff that's out there, or set up your own social channel like Twitter or Instagram. And here's some guides to do it. So that may be one of your goals. By the way, that training is available inside of our membership group. So whether you've been a part of our membership group for a while or you want to join now, you have access to all of the trainings that we've done over the past several years, and so many of them are still relevant, and there's new stuff coming on all the time. So as we wrap this up, 6 goals to pick from, and these are pretty easy goals, right? I'm not trying to be too complicated. I think sometimes we overcomplicate some of this. Social media is all about celebrating your school one story at a time, as this nice poster says behind me, or sign, and we got to keep it somewhat simple. So the six goals, I want you to pick one, and I want you to comment below. What are you going to focus on? Stephanie says video, okay? Stephanie's on our team, so I know she's going to be working with her contacts at our schools to say, hey, send in more video. It can be 10 seconds, right? 15 seconds, but it's powerful. So 6 goals to pick from. Number of posts a day. We would really love for you to have 2 posts a day when you're in school. 2 is focusing on your reach. How am I reaching more people? And again, that's probably by engaging more people, getting people to like and comment and share your content. Number 3 is Instagram. Do you need to take your Instagram to another level? Comment below. Number 4 is video. We'd like you to double your video. Number 5 is the hashtag promotion. And number 6 is the staff contributing content. So that's key. Angie just shared staff interaction with our posts. Yes, it's such an easy thing to encourage them to, hey, hit the like button, comment, say, way to go, and best yet, share it, because that is really key to end up reaching more people. And that can be very simple. It's like you're not asking your staff to, send in a bunch of content, just interact with what we are posting, and that can be a key way. So 2020 is going to be an incredible year. Chelmsford, if I'm pronouncing that right, I feel so bad. Staff interaction and video, I can't pick as both our priorities. So that would be, those are both manageable, right? Staff interaction, how are you going to do that, right? You got to be that internal cheerleader. You guys all know that I was a cheerleader, right? In high school, of course I was. And video. And video, it doesn't all have to fall on your shoulders. You have an army. You have a whole staff that can help you with that. And so make sure to reach out. You're not in this alone, right? Pamela is going to focus on staff contributing content, and she wants to redesign how we have them submit things to us. Pam, that's great. The easier you make it, like give them one way. Sometimes you think, I gotta give them all 4 ways. Well, guess what? Then they're like, I don't know, I can't remember how to submit. So revisit and redesign how you have things sent to us. Some people use a Google form or some kind of form. Some people have email. and then some people have texting open or Facebook message me or, do a carrier pigeon. No, the easier you make it, the better. Deidre says video. I like that idea of lunch and learn sessions for staff too. Yes, that was excellent. Erica actually just submitted that for an NSPRA presentation. So we're hopeful that we'll be able to give that at NSPRA next year in July. Great conference. But simply increasing your video. I'm betting, and just anybody who's looking at video, let us know how it's working, because again, we are seeing big numbers in regards to engagement, views, and then obviously your reach is going to increase. So you're going to end up impacting more people, right? And it doesn't all have to be officially done, right? Just like this video is kind of candid, right? It's fine to be authentic and to give people a look into the classroom. Pamela uses a Google form, but I feel like there has to be a way that's easier for them. Because remember, if it's a Google form, they have to have the link somewhere, right? And they got to remember where that link is, and maybe you put it on your website. To me, email's so easy, because what I do when we go to a new school, and we're launching with new schools all the time, is when I'm talking to them, I said, okay, right now we set up like social media at, Suffolk.k12. Or vg.us or whatever your state is. That's really bad. Virginia, I think you're in, Pamela. But you actually have them send a test email right then from their phone, because then the next time they have something to send in, they already have social media at. So as soon as they start typing in SOC, the email is going to pop up, and it makes it so much easier, right? So it's already there. So that can be a great hack and very easy to do. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am really, really excited. I think the biggest thing, for us with our schools is always we want to make a bigger impact. We know people deserve to hear the great things happening at the schools. And so we're really continuing to focus on how do we engage? How do you write posts in an engaging way? What times are we posting at that really reach? And things are changing all the time. So tune in to our free content. We love to share what we've learned with you, and we do that in our blogs. But we also have an awesome community of people that we're here for you 365 days a year through our membership program. So if you'd like, and some of you are members, if you'd like to take it to the next level, check that out. It's really online professional development for school social media. It's only $795 a year. It's a district membership or school membership, but anybody from your school can be in there, you and up to 2 other people. But really affordable. If you've ever been to a conference, you take away a lot of stuff, but I know you're busy. And so we make it really easy to access stuff both live and recorded. So that's awesome. And yeah, Chisholm, you guys use the email and it does work great. So I do love our membership community. I love all of you. The work you're doing is important. Even if you are just getting started and you're like, oh my gosh, to post once a day, it's a lot of work. Embrace where you're at. Take the next step. Don't compare yourself to somebody who's been at it for 5 or 6 years, because they're going to be way ahead of you, and that's okay. We're taking baby steps, and the work you're doing is important because it's impacting a ton of people in your community. It's connecting parents and students, giving them something to talk about, right, at the dinner table. And really being able to highlight all the amazing things that are happening in our schools. So the work you do is important. Keep it up. We're here to support you. And good luck. I'm holding you accountable with some of your goals. So if you haven't jotted it down below, I'd love for you to say, hey, what am I committing to out of those 6 goals? What am I committing to? And we hope that you can accomplish all those things and more. Enjoy the last 21 days of 2019 of this decade. Here's to great things to come in the next one. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.